Try this again. Good morning, everybody. Today's August 2nd, 2023. It's Thursday. Good morning, Jack, Tyler, JW, Fred, Vern. Glad to have everybody here. Thanks, Tyler, for the kind words on the webinar. That is a webinar that what I'm doing is setting up modules that goes over everything that I do, trying to. It's kind of hard, but it's part of a course, or I guess, that I'll be doing. Also, it gives me, a lot of times for our e-learnings, it's a struggle to, what are we going to talk about? It really is a struggle. Well, if I have this done like this, I can pull out whatever I want to pull out of it. Example is steps to double, just pull out that module and then I have something to chat about. But it is a true struggle, for topics. That may be the hardest thing that I do here. Anyway, thanks a lot. Okay, so the market, Fitch, whoever the heck Fitch is, whoever that is, who gave him the power? So the U.S. got downgraded. I'm going to go back to this same old thing. Who cares? Is McDonald's not going to open up this morning? Is the grocery stores going to shut down? It causes a bit of jerking around. It does that. It causes chop. But in the big picture, how is that going to affect, really, when you think about it? How's that going to affect anything? So I have to go back to the same old thing. Just follow the chart. Now, there are some things that there we go. There's some things about a chart that I truly question. It's the timing of things. Now, I'm not a conspiracist kind of person. I think all government is corrupt. I'm not a conspiracist. I truly think everything is that way. And, here's this big bearish engulf here. And if anyone thinks that things that Fitch did, downgrading, was a surprise to some folks yesterday, I'm surprised that you were surprised. So it could be that the final decision wasn't known, but I kind of think, and this is probably one of these conversations that 2 people or 100 people can have in a room. And the truth of it is, you'll never get a good answer, because you're not going to change anybody's mind. It's like, I don't know, it's like politics and religion. It just, you don't even try. That's each and everyone's personal business, and nobody has the right to step into that part of your life and tell you what you should be doing. And so, while it could have been a surprise it came out last night, I have to wonder, okay? These folks didn't just wake up one day and poof. There were emails, there was chatter, there was research, the handwriting is on the wall, and the people in the know, they know. And I believe everything is in the chart. Everything. Warning signs. What is this warning? Well, I mean, I can't be 100% exact what it's warning, but could it have been warning of this? Now, typically what I think it is, say the market rallies up and then we put in a sell signal here, that's a warning sign to me. And it warned us there's a problem coming. To me, that's a warning sign there's a problem. And here's the problem, at least for today. So anyway, I just, pay attention to this candle. This candle's important. And while there certainly may be trading that somebody might want to do in here, you're in a risky area. We need to break out of that and prove that it's not good. And even as we go forward, I think there needs to be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of caution coming, because I do feel that this is a warning sign. Now, if we start peeling back here, if we can't, if the market can't gain momentum and get back up and we start peeling back, there are some serious targets down below. You can look at price action. You can look at moving averages if you want. You can close your eyes and put a line wherever you want. There's serious targets down below. And while I think the market overall goes higher, it does not mean that we can't have those pullbacks. Way back here, I was saying the bottom is in. We're going higher. But we still had pullbacks. And that's all right. That's part of trading. That's part of a chart. So we could see some pullbacks here. Anyway, be very, very cautious right now, okay? Be very, very cautious. All right, with that said, I just pulled out a couple of charts. Do I have? Yeah, I've got these over here. Did you guys see Tiva today? Tiva's having a marvelous, marvelous morning, and that's just a marvelous, marvelous chart. Beautiful trending chart. Here we've pulled back, popping up. So what we've got is, looks like we're going to open up around that 200 period moving average. It could dance for a couple of days. What I'm going to look for is a buy over that 200 period moving average. And then you can clearly see the targets. Just take a look at the peaks. Targets is pretty simple. Most people are brilliant with resistance. Most people fear risk. So they look at resistance. So put your resistance lines in there. And that's targets. Targets are resistance and resistance is targets. Just like that. Sophie, I forget who mentioned this yesterday. I apologize for that. I should remember. I should start writing names on here. But I think this is really setting up really, really, really nice. And nice little gap. We're pulling back. This is opportunity. I don't know if I'll buy it today. The market is not my friend today, at least not right now. We've got this nice breakout here. Great gap, pullback, just opportunity. This chart's looking really, really, really good. Cliff, I'm still holding Cliff, and I think Cliff is setting up to move higher. It's in a 3/8 trap right now. We've got a nice little trend here. We've broken out of all this little, those three little humps, three little highs in there. A nice gap up and just tooling along, slowly just climbing up here. Visa, the other day I wasn't very keen on Visa. I was not liking Visa down here, and that's because it hadn't come across my bullish line yet, the trend indicator. That's what I needed, and that's what it did yesterday, and it just seems like it's holding up right now. So anything above 237.85ish right in here, I'm going to look at this being bullish, buying in this box area here, and then you've got your first swing target will be the high, and then possibly higher up. X is still setting up. If you look at the weekly chart, I think that really shows it off best. We get this breakout, and really if we can get through this high right through here, 2660. And now it looks like we're going to challenge up here around 31. And lo and behold, be still my heart, oh, AMD. So AMD reported last night. Evidently, the report was pretty good. This morning, we're putting in an inside day here. I think that's a plus. I'm kind of excited about it. We've got a trend line here that we are now trying to break out of and put behind us. So as long as that happens, this chart, if we were just to take the, just draw kind of an angle up there, we don't know exactly what that's going to be yet. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet, how that's going to work. But what I'm going to be looking for is to move up on AMD. You know, I paused there because I saw something. Let me try something here. Yes, that won't work. I guess if we did it this way, that might work. I don't know if Rickster's here right now. You guys all know Rickster uses the pitchfork a lot. And there we are. So that might be a good lower line. If we break out over this middle line here, then we'll watch for that. I'll keep that up there for now. Does anyone? That's about all I have today. Is there any charts anyone has that we ought to put on the watch list? RCL, beautiful. Look at that. You know, last night we were, you know, the whole thing last night, the webinar was about, you know, ways to double your money, or, you know, steps to take to double your money. It's charts like this that I think are primo, because you've got what's my mouse doing? There we go. We've got a very nice trend working here. And here the bulls have said, we want to be in this big gap. And now we pull back here. We're setting up right at that trend level. And you know, there's two types of trades here. There's the swing back up to the highs to the tune of approximately 8%. And then there's the breakout and any follow through that may occur on this. Okay. So if you're looking, you know, to double your money using that calculator and you know, if you're putting together a plan to do that, this is a perfect chart for that. Absolutely perfect. Where, you know, as long as you can see the buy, everything's working for you for a buy, then you buy this, it rolls up. Maybe it's 8%, maybe it's 6%, maybe it's 5%. I don't, you know, it depends where you enter it, is what the percentage is going to be. But you look at that, and if your goal is to make $100 net a day, that's your goal that you need to do to double your money. You know, what would that be right there? And I don't know. It depends how many shares or how many contracts you buy on it. But that's where you want to start peeling off a little bit. Put some of that money in your pocket. Get that, you know, you can be the best team on the field, but if you don't kick that ball in the goal every now and then, oh well. I mean, you may have great uniforms and cool shoes and you know, long flowing hair or whatever you want in there, but if you can't put that ball in the net, it's not gonna do anything for you. So put the ball in there sometimes, take some money off, and then let the rest of it work. Anyway, beautiful chart there. I'm gonna flag that. Earnings, on 11. We're getting where we're kind of over earning, so that's pretty cool. Walmart, I think Walmart's still bullish. You know, Walmart's getting beat up this morning, but Walmart's still bullish. Nothing up here says it's not. We're still above the trend. The trend is still working. It's just having that moment. on Walmart. ETRN, watching that for an entry. That's another perfect chart, just like that RCL. This is to me, these charts are perfection right here. A very clear, there we go. Very clear stop, whether you're going to use a stop like this, using maybe the trendicator, or you've got a stop below this candle. That would tell you that this chart's not working out. You've got the rise, the pullback. Here you've got your swing target to start peeling off some goal numbers. And then you've got upside potential once that happens. Perfect, perfect. Love these kind of charts. NWL, same way. Now, I don't like the big old shooting star up here. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But what I do like is the fact we're in a rounded bottom breakout and we're on our way to attack the 200. I think that's great. Beautiful trend. Here we've popped up. We've danced around the dotted deuce just like we're supposed to do. So that shooting chart, what it says is, okay, we're high enough, sellers are taking profits, and here we are. There's certain sell signals, a shooting star, hangman, dark cloud cover, bearish engulfs, that have a little more juice to them, a little more kick. And what could happen is we could pull back just a little bit more maybe, or that choppy trading in here. Right now, there's no reason to not look at about 1220 or the 200 period moving average as a target. The trick will be the timing on the entry without taking, any big bath or anything. Like, for instance, if it's bought today and it decides it wants to pull back a little further, that could put a little crimp in your style. So, but great looking chart. All right, beautiful. Let's see, you saw Richter set up the pitchfork and saw it. What is it? Pretty amazing. Yeah, it's a great tool. It is. It shows, yeah, I totally agree with you, JB. The pitchfork is a good tool. It's like anything, you need to put multiple tools together, but it gives you some good chart clarity, maybe. It could help with chart clarity. Yeah. All right, well, my time is up now. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for your input for these charts. I really do appreciate it. We'll see everybody back here at bottom of the hour when the market opens up. Take care. Have a great day.